So hi everyone, my name is Guillaume. I work for Ubiquube Solution. Today's demo is Hybrid Legacy SDN NFV Service Orchestration. I know, that's a long title. Ubiquube Solution is a software editor, and our product, the MS Activator, is a network service orchestrator. And thanks to an hybrid network manager, we are able to manage both legacy devices and SDN devices. We can also work with virtual network function, so as virtual CPE, virtual router, or virtual switch. Regarding the service orchestration, there is an abstraction layer. That means we can design any service using the configuration object. We'll see just after what is the configuration object. We propose also, we are multi-vendor, so we support Cisco, Juniper, Fortinet, Palo Alto, and so on and so forth. And we provide also a service insurance, reporting, monitoring, and we can run in a virtual infrastructure by managing virtual machine. Object-based management framework. So this is our innovating concept to design any service on the fly. So for us, a service is a set of objects, and each object is defined by 5 methods: create, read, update, delete, and import. You can consume these services or these objects from the web portal or from the API, and all changes are automatically configured on the device. And if something is going wrong, because nobody is perfect, don't worry, because each time the device is updated, we archive the configuration so we can easily roll back to a previous one. Here is the schema of the demo that we will run today. So this is a real demo. All equipments are on the right. So on the left we have a laptop, a client laptop, connected directly to a legacy device. This legacy device is connected to an SDN switch managed by an SDN controller, and the SDN switch is connected to a virtual CPE connected to a video server. So we will see how we can manage all of these equipments using a single tool, the MS Activator, to allow my user to read a video. So for this demo, we choose to use a Cisco Catalyst as a legacy device. We will create a new VLAN on this device. We choose to use an Open vSwitch as an SDN device, managed by Open Delete as a controller. And our virtual device is a Palo Alto, and the cloud controller is a VMware. And the tools is the MS Activator. On the SDN controller, we will create a flow to allow the HTTP traffic, and on the virtual CPE, we will modify or create a firewall rule to allow the same traffic. We choose to use Cisco, Palo Alto, and OpenDelete, but we can also run the same demo with other manufacturers like OneAccess, SonicWall, Fortinet, Nestask, Juniper, and so on and so forth. So now let's switch to the demo. Perfect. So, first thing, here is remote access to my laptop, and I will try to reach my content. And of course, it doesn't work. We need to configure all this equipment to access it. So let me connect to the MS Activator. So I use the web portal. So this is a web portal. It can be easily rebranded. It is multi-tenant. Customer portal. So this is a set of widgets that you can easily modify. I can add a new one, delete one. It's really, really flexible, and we will focus on the service orchestrator that we will use to configure all this equipment on the same time. Before to launch my service, I will show you the configuration object from the Catalyst, for example. So I've already attached 2 objects. The first is VLAN, and the second is interface. So using these 2 objects, I'm able to import all existing VLAN already configured on my catalyst. Okay, I have 7 VLAN already configured, and I can do exactly the same for the interface and see on which VLAN the interface is attached. And if I scroll down, okay, I can see that my fast internet 01 is attached to my VLAN ID 1. So now let's run the service. Just need to click on the green button. It seems to be a magic button, but of course it is not. I've already designed a service for this demo. The time frame is really short, less than 10 minutes, so I don't have the time to design in real time. It's a pre-designed service. So this service will do all this action. So the first action is to connect on the catalyst to configure a new VLAN. The second action is to still on the catalyst to configure 2 interfaces, the interface 1 and interface 2, to attach them to the new VLAN. This is this step, add interface 1 on VLAN. The service is doing the same thing with the second interface. Yeah, it is done, and now we deal with the Open Delight, the SDN controller, on which we push a new flow, and this flow is automatically attached to the SDN device, the Open vSwitch. And the last step, that is running right now, is to configure my virtual CPE, my Palo Alto, to add a new firewall rule to allow my HTTP traffic. There it is. So now, before to check again my laptop client, I can edit again my configuration object. There it is. List all my VLANs, and here is a new VLAN, VLAN number 22, created by the service orchestrator. And if I list my interface and scroll down to see my interface 01 and 02, they are now attached to my VLAN ID 22. If we think further with the MS activator, we can talk about migration. How we can accelerate the development, the deployment of SDN. Using the MS activator, we are able to import configuration from legacy device, for example my VLAN, and I can easily pre-compute them and re-inject it into the SDN controller, Open Delight for example, to create VLAN. So now let me check my computer again. And I can access to my video. It's loading, but it's coming. I'm SDN happy. YubiCube is SDN and NFV happy. Hope you are too. So that's it for the demo. If you want more information, you can meet us on the booth number 2. And that's it. So as we said usually in Germany, Dankeschön and bis bald. Tschüss.